We haven't even started.
You was like.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Jada Mommy of Z's. Today we're doing a different video, kind of different content, just because of recent comments that I've seen. So before we get into the background story and all the Q&A and everything, you want to introduce yourself? You want me to do it?
I am Quell. The what do you call it? What are we calling it on here?
I don't know. We have been co-parenting for like 10, 11 years now. 4 kids. Four. But basically, this video is supposed to be about a Q&A about how we feel about it, how it impacts us, stuff that annoys us, people ask and say and do. So what is one thing that people ask you all the time that bothers you, like as far as parenting or us doing it together?
Which one is the mom?
Yeah. Yep.
That's probably the worst one. That's probably like the everyday one. Which one of y'all the mama?
Like you clearly see both of our names on all this paperwork, but okay. Who looks like, anyway.
Right.
What's something that you like the most about having kids? Like about co-parenting together? Like if you had did it with anyone else, you feel like it'd be harder? Like are we pretty chill?
Well, it took us about 3 years to get chill, but now that we got it all worked out and everything's figured out, you know, like I probably wouldn't pick nobody else to have no kids with, because Lord forgive it.
I don't even think it took that long to get it together.
Girl.
It didn't take that long. Okay, so in the beginning,
we used to bang.
It was bad. Like, bad.
We were
fighting like cats and dogs all the time. I mean, we're good now, but...
We're good. It took for our oldest to be about 2 or 3. We finally got it together. That's the baby in background.
So, the next question.
Oh, you got stuff written down.
I kind of remember some things.
Okay.
Just some things that I thought people asked me a lot. Would you consider... I already know the answer to this.
Have mom?
Yeah.
That's like a question for another day, because I got a lot going on. I feel like it's obligated to me. If it come out, it got to call me mama.
It could call you whatever you want it to call you.
I mean, yeah, but I feel obligated. Like that's mine. I pushed it out. I'm the mama.
Okay. I mean, I feel like there's people who let their kids call them by their first name.
No.
My
kid ain't gonna be comfortable doing none of that. You want Zane walk around here calling you Jada? Right.
I mean, honestly,
as long as you know my first name.
Yeah. I'm not. That's not for me. That's not for me.
I'm not doing it.
The next question.
I didn't have time to prepare.
Just let it flow natural. This is why I didn't tell you the questions beforehand, so that I got the most honest
I wanted
answer.
to prepare for this.
So do you ever feel like people treat the kids differently because of the type of parents they have?
Honestly, I think they're treated better than women, male parent, house, whatever. Our son's
say
home from
that.
school.
Yeah, because I don't see him getting like picked on because of
At
it or
all. And
anything.
he will straight up be like, my daddy
What up?
is a girl. Hey, son.
How was school?
Good.
What's that, the mail?
Yep.
Thanks. We're recording, so you know.
Yeah, I could see because there was a bright light right here. I'm like, did they get another light?
You made me lose my train of thought. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think that he's been like bullied because of it or had any problems because of it.
Maybe on the next video we'll ask him that.
Right. Good idea. Now, what about family? Do you think? I know
My family.
My family-
love him. Her family on the
my
other hand.
family. I feel like
Half and
even
half.
after literally a decade, I feel like they tolerate. They don't necessarily accept our lifestyle. Like they just deal with it because they know it's gonna happen. So not everyone, of course, because
Right.
some of them they don't really care. Other ones they're just kind of like don't really approve or condone this, but it's happening, so whatever. Because it was rough in the beginning.
Girl, I
It
got
was
squared
rough.
up with and everything.
It was rough.
My mom, on the other hand,
She's always been cool. Like she
she'd be like, are y'all done yet?
I'm not gonna say she necessarily like agrees with everything, but she'd just be like, whatever, do what you do.
Yeah, we're my babies. And we get cussed out if they don't have something that they should.
How did you get naked
That fast? I was gonna try to slide you in the video, not knowing.
I was sad. All I did was just blip, blip, done.
Didn't waste no time. Well, baby boy can't get on camera.
Oh, it was hot.
Okay, we're back. Next question. Do you think, because I get this question a lot, and a lot of times it's rude, do you think that we'll be able to raise them properly, specifically like the boys, since, you know, we're females? Because they always say, oh, well, y'all are females, y'all can't raise them to be real men and whatever else. I feel like that's why they have male relatives, but
I feel like technically raising a man ain't got nothing to do with a man. You can teach a man how to be a man any kind of way. It don't matter if you're a female or whatever you want to be. You gonna raise a man, you gonna raise a man.
I feel like if there's ever anything that we can't teach them just because, you know, we haven't been through it or whatever, they have people they can go to. So I feel like either way, it wouldn't matter.
Plenty of people. But I mean, with this gangbangers out here whose kids ain't even right. My son gets straight A's. He reads at a 6th grade level.
Ooh, message.
So
I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay.
What was that? Ooh, message.
It was real. Last question.
very much so.
Last question. Do you see yourself doing this again? Like more kids at all? Not even necessarily from you, but is that something that you want to deal with? Like knowing all the stuff we went through, would you ever start over and do it again?
I probably will wait till I'm married. If I get married. Only because it is not easy and it is difficult being same sex. It's not really the same, so that is the only reason why I would probably wait. But I'm almost 30, so I need to hurry it up and figure it out.
I mean, not getting any younger.
So I mean, I would do it again. Definitely not on no little fling type thing, on some years type thing.
Yeah.
So I would definitely. You never know. She might pop out another one in there.
I can't answer that, but I just don't know, because it seems like with more kids that we have, the more I hear, the more I hear stuff like well, what are y'all gonna do? What's gonna happen? Are y'all gonna continue to raise kids in 2 different households and blah blah? Like, it's just always something. And not that I necessarily care to hear, you know, people talk down or whatever, but it's like at some point,
Leave us alone.
yeah, I just get tired of hearing it. It's like, y'all really want to expand my family just to hear more bull crap in the background.
Yeah, true.
Because even if you never know what could happen, if I had more kids with someone else, it's still going to be something. Even if I was married, they're like, so what's going to happen?
Right. So are the kids still Quills? Blah 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 blah. It's just a whole story.
Just like-
shit.
Never mind. That's a story for another day. Austin Saves the Ray and all the questions.
Now that's a story that we're still dealing with. It's still writing.
It'll be handled soon.
Hopefully.
So, those are all the questions. You have any questions for me?
Actually,
Oh, Lord. Okay.
these is off the dome. I didn't prepare. So, how do you feel about having a stud parent?
Honestly, growing up, I didn't even want kids. So,
Girl, me and you both.
this whole concept of having children was new in my mind. I didn't really think about it much. And then the fact of who I'm raising them with, it honestly, I feel like it makes things a lot harder, but it's worth it because I feel like nobody would be able to do it like you do or as well as you do. A lot of other people would have left. A lot of because you know.
Girl, another one.
But I mean, not even just the fact that it's the same sex co-parenting situations, like you deal with a lot. You deal with a lot. So, I mean, I'm thankful. I can say that. I'm thankful and I'm appreciative, but it's hard and I don't know if I want any more right now. I don't know.
I feel like we're at a good standstill.
Things are good.
We got 2 and 2,
Just, you know, coax and let it ride. I say that now. Next year I might get baby fever again. So.
and she will. By the time Zeray starts walking.
Because how can you not want, like, I mean, okay. I say that now that I don't want more, but then I know another year or 2 later I'll be like, oh, 9 or 10, it's not bad.
I mean, I want a big family, but I would like to be financially stable to be
That
able
part.
to raise 10.
Yeah, we can do it.
10 is a good number.
We can do it.
Yeah. We both
That
like,
was not, like,
no, I feel like we could. Because by the time we have 5 more, these 5 will be ready to go.
Zane will be out the house by the time the twins even get his age.
No, just 5 more.
Like, by the time the twins
He said he
are
gotta get
your
out.
age, you'll be 18. Hopefully you'll have yourself together to do your own thing. If not, you'll be here, but
I feel like I want all my kids to stay home until they just are absolutely able.
yeah, I'm not rushing them out by any means, but I mean, if you want to go, he can go.
He can get out.
But yeah, I'm not rushing it. I want him to have that stability. Like, he can always come back if he needs to, but I don't want him to have to need to do that.
True, true. All right, my next question.
Oh, there's more.
Your toughest battle with this same-sex parenting.
It's not even necessarily the parenting because I love kids. I love who I'm co-parenting with. It's like
Society.
all the outside stuff because it's always,
Something.
I don't want to say it negatively, especially since they watch this, but it's mostly family. Like for the first few years, it was nothing but negativity and hate, and I'm thankful that they've, you know, grown to somewhat accept it, and if not accept it, just tolerate it. But it's like, if there's another kid, there's a problem. If there isn't another kid, there's a problem. Because it's like, when are you guys getting married? Where are you guys gonna live together? Like, we're not even together. Why is that something that you're worried about?
And why do we gotta get married to raise kids together?
We just do this and do it very well, so we're happy doing that. That doesn't mean that we are meant to be together. I mean, we're good friends. We're great friends. We're like you're like my best friend.
Yeah, she's one of my best friends too.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that we need to like be together.
Stand her, though.
That's fine. That's a lie.
No, for real.
And it's like, it's mostly, I don't know. It makes me think about how I'm viewed more, because then I see people who will comment on some of your stuff on Facebook like, oh, you guys are, you know, awesome, you're an inspiration, I don't know how y'all do it, or, you know, with my younger siblings asking me questions like with, I ain't gonna say her name, but she was recently, I was asking her if she was thinking about having kids and stuff, and she's like, you know, one day when I graduate and I'm financially stable and all this, and I'm thinking in the back of my head like, is she gonna have to go through the stuff that I went through? Because me and her went through a lot of the same situations, but got different responses.
Yeah.
And were treated differently even though we were going through the same things.
I hate that.
And I'm like, I don't want her to have to go through what I went through. Is that gonna happen? Should I like forewarn her? Like, this is what we deal with. Do you want to deal with that?
Maybe she watched this video.
She will. I'm sure they all will. They usually
I just
do.
feel like we're in a new age and a new society that it shouldn't even be all this.
Oh, and then I get all the questions or the comments that we're gonna force our lifestyle on them, and all this other stuff. I'm like, if they turn out to be whatever they are, that's not because of what they see. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be in the position we're in. We would
I would be straight.
pretty much. Like, I don't think what you see or grow up in necessarily is what your environment isn't necessarily going to dictate how you turn out, because we would be completely different if that was the case. Just because I think something is okay for me doesn't mean I think it's okay for them. Not to be hypocritical, but I could go have a drink and tell them not to drink. You would want better for your kids. Not that our lifestyle is wrong or bad, but it's like I want them to discover who they are on their own, not be influenced by what we do.
Yeah, definitely. Girl, that was a mouthful. That was good. That was so good.
Hey. Okay.
Hand it here.
Lord.
Alright. Come on. Send me daddy.
All I gotta say is,
I don't know. This is a lot. Like, co-parenting, you have to
be ready
have a
for
certain
this.
type of relationship, because a lot of people be like, oh, well, you don't have to deal with them if it's not about the kids. You shouldn't be worried about them. Like, I feel differently.
Yeah.
I have to worry about her. If something happened to her, they're without another parent. I gotta be
Something happened to her, I got to wonder where the hell my kids gonna go.
pretty much, because until certain things get finalized,
And legal, they gonna be all over the place. So what I'm gonna do?
I can't guarantee that they would be treated and raised the way I want them to. Not that, you know, my parents or family is doing a bad job, but we have different beliefs and different values, and I can't guarantee that they're going to continue what we view or what we started.
And then what if one of them want to be gay later? Now they getting punished for it.
And it would be our fault. Because I already know. So
Sorry.
that's different.
Ooh, that's
That's not here nor there. But I'm sure they see it like we see it. But anyway, anything else you want to address?
No, because next time I'm gonna be prepared. How about that?
There's probably going to be a lot of follow-up videos, because
I know y'all got a lot of questions after this.
there was one specific person who said to touch on this, and I know she's probably confused now.
Yeah,
But
because we done went all around,
all of
all over the place.
When I go back to edit this, I know it's
gonna
gonna
be cracking
all
up.
over the place, cracking up.
We need bloopers.
I might just
Say
leave it as
hi.
it is because it's funny.
Ray, say hi. This is our light bright. They're so cute. You not
Got
feeling it? You not feeling it?
So it looks like there's not much else to touch on.
You got any other questions? Go ahead and drop them.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can know when new videos are dropped. Did he just walk his naked behind in the screen? Okay. Yep, that's it. We gotta go.
We gotta go.